let's start out. It's the holiday here. It's the Lions laying 7.5 against the Packers. And remember what I said earlier. This is a day for favorites. I don't do homerism. This is a Lions spot right here. Packers come in flying high off a win. They had no business getting it. I mean, the Chargers, Quentin Johnson drops a surefire TD. Keenan Allen drops 2 third-down passes. But they come in, and the Lions know they got away with one. But the Lions are at home. It's one of the great home field advantages right now in the NFL. Short turn, it's a holiday here. You're not going to have an invasion of opposing fans because fans are hanging on to their tickets. These tickets are going for over $500 a pop. I'm laying the 7.5. Packers do not stop the run. The Lions are a terrible matchup for the Packers. I do not trust Jordan Love, much less on the road. And for me, the 7.5 is the I got you $1 special. If this were 6.5, I'd feel more confident the other way. They're begging you to take the Packers, and I'm not doing it.
So let me ask you this. In regards to this and the game last week with the Lions and the Bears, it's the same line.
We had the Bears.
And you went with the Bears. Because I personally think the Packers are better than the Bears. Now, maybe not this week with the injuries to Musgrove and Aaron Jones isn't going to play.
Right.
But is it just the fact that on the holiday and in the home field that's going to flip your pick from last week?
And it's an up-down league. So, the thought process here is, are the Packers really capable of playing well again? Are the Packers capable of a short turn coming in here? I just think Aaron Glenn, this defense, there's going to be a response. I think Jared Goff, worst game arguably as a Lion, a response, a couple of bad breaks. And the matchup is everything to me. The Bears actually make it hard for you to run the ball. They do.
Yeah.
The Packers' run D is horrible.
Okay.
I think this is a game the Lions can feast, no pun intended, line up and smash, and that leads me to part 2. Jahmyr Gibbs over 43.5 rushing yards. I have watched the Packers a bunch, and I'm telling you, they get creased a lot. They give up the edge a lot. Jahmyr Gibbs is the yin to David Montgomery's yang, and I think he's got an opportunity here to pop a big one. 43.5 feels very fair. Last week, the carry count, Montgomery with 12, Gibbs with 8. Different game flow. You probably end up Montgomery closer to 20 carries, Gibbs closer to 14. If you spec out 14 carries for 43 yards, that makes sense to me. I like Gibbs over 43.5 yards.
I love it. I mean, it almost sounds too easy, and I think that's what kind of scares me away from it.
And Evans just killed the bet.
No, I
was trying to help your parlay.
He's played so damn well this year when he's gotten in and gotten the reps in order to do so. You're saying 14 into 40, what is that, 4 yards a pop? He should be able to bust off a couple 15-yard runs and get that in the first half.
Well, let's not get carried away. I know it does, but don't get carried away. This is going to be me tonight
when I'm making this parlay. It can't lose.
Listen, I'm just giving it to you, 43.5 if you want it. I like over for Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm going to take the Lions, and if you want player props, you can bet the Gibbs thing.
And that is also the Hungry Howies delivery of the week. Oh,
yes, Hungry Howies delivery of the week, the official flavored crust pizza of Cash the Ticket, the podcast. Apologies. Thank you to Hungry Howies.